Welcome to this week's edition of Serve Extra Video Training. Today's topic is how do you get both legs to the sales call, both homeowners. Today's topic was requested by Larry Thorton of Pitzer's 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. We're going to review 3 reasons why both homeowners don't show up to your sales calls, and then we're going to go over some solutions. The first reason is an easy one to fix, and it's this. They both can't be there at the time that's allotted. Now, maybe they both can't be there because they didn't understand that your company offers flexible hours. Don't be so sure that your CSR is communicating that you do offer flexible hours. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. What I would recommend is observe and train and see if that's taking place. Oftentimes, homeowners just naturally assume that your business hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and that's it. So if you begin to incorporate every single time in your presentation that you can come after hours and on the weekends at any time that's convenient for them, then you may find that you'll have a better opportunity to meet with both of them at the same time. Now there are some of those rare occasions to where you just absolutely will not meet with both of them at the same time. Now I'm going to stress that is really rare if you truly look at it and if the client is being honest with you. But in those situations, your answer might actually be to visit with each one of them individually and then schedule some type of video or phone conference to where you could talk to them while they're at work or whatever the case may be. This is a great solution, and if it's truly the only way that you can meet with both of them, I bet there's not a lot of companies that are offering that. Reason number 2, both legs don't show up to the sales call. They don't want to. And that usually revolves around the fact that they don't want to be sold anything today. And they know that one of the easiest objections for them to put in front of you that your salesperson will not be able to overcome is, I need to talk to my husband or I need to talk to my wife. Now really there's only a couple solutions to this, and it's this. Number 1, you can reset the lead. Although I'm going to warn you that if you're dealing with a couple that absolutely is insistent upon not visiting with a salesperson who's going to put the clothes on them today, they're the analytical type, the sit back, observe, and report type, you're probably not going to have an opportunity to come back and visit. They're probably going to write you off and that's going to be the end of it. So your salesperson and you as the manager need to make a decision as to how are you going to handle those calls. Are you going to participate in that type of sales process or are you not? Now, you're running the risk of not participating in that sales process, of never getting those sales. But you also run the risk of leaving a lot of bits behind, the value wearing off on your company, and the only thing that they're left with is the price. And you may or may not be the lowest price, so you may or may not get the job, and that might lead to a bad reputation should they tell enough of their friends. Social networking today is very powerful, and it takes but a moment for someone to get online and advertise your prices that you don't want to have advertised publicly, just like that. So keep that in mind. Now the other option here for you as a company is to decide that you just will not run those calls. You have the person who is taking those incoming calls, your client service rep, or if you prefer your sales lead coordinator, and they're very, very clear that the only way that a sales representative is going to come to a home is if both homeowners are there and they have an understanding that they are there for a sales process. The third reason that both homeowners don't show up to a sales call has to do with their understanding. Many times you'll have homeowners who simply don't understand that your salesperson is coming to talk to them about a new system and that they both need to be there. Now you may find this hard to believe, but let's evaluate the situation. Have you ever had a technician send a salesperson to a sales call and that salesperson called you and said, this homeowner doesn't want a new system, they wanted to know about repairs. They said the technician never went over that with them. Of course you have. We all have. It happens all the time. So what you need to do is you need to train that technician on truly going over the options, getting over their fear of presenting price on repair, and then showing them how to do whatever your method of comparison is, whether that's repair versus replace or whatever your method of comparison is. You need to teach that technician very well to explain the repairs that exist today, the reasons why they should consider a new system, and that if they do want to consider a new system, it's going to require some time and it's going to require that they are both there. The other time that this occurs is when your homeowners receive a marketing piece, they read through it and they don't understand the real intention of what that marketing piece is. Now, hopefully there's not a lot of companies that are out here using bait and switch marketing today, but if you are, I'm going to suggest that you stop. Number one, it's misleading. Number two, consumers are more savvy today about marketing pieces than they ever have been. They're bombarded with 16,000 plus pieces a day, and the last thing that they want to do is take the time to read through a piece that you sent them that offers up some type of special reason to have your comfort advisor come out, and they don't understand that that person is really coming to sell an air conditioning system. Hopefully none of you out there are doing that, but if you are, I'm going to advise that you go ahead and stop doing that. Start focusing on what your intentions are, and your intentions are to sell air conditioning systems, and make that the reason why they called you. That's going to help clear things up right off the bat. The last thing that I'm going to cover with you is how you're handling the incoming call. As mentioned, a lot of people don't understand exactly what the process is about. Well, this is up to your sales lead coordinator to explain the steps, explain the procedures, explain the time commitment, and then get a commitment that both homeowners will be there. Now, my recommendation to you is that you use language that is clear, that is firm, and that doesn't even suggest that you're not coming there to talk about a system. I've seen presentation systems in the past that'll use language like, later on you can both decide, you could choose if you'd like to, etc., if you're both there. Well, all of those things are an invitation for both homeowners not to be there. When you go there, you want to be there in their presence, and they understand that what you're going to do is you're going to talk to them about an air conditioning, roofing, plumbing, lawn system, whatever the case may be. You're going to talk to them about a system, you're going to present some options, and they both need to be there, period. Be very clear in it. This works very well. Be straight to the point and be forward about your true intentions, and they'll be straight to the point and forward about their true intentions. Thanks for watching this week's video of Serve Extra on YouTube. We look forward to helping you and serving you in the future, so rate the video, leave your comments, submit your request, visit our website, and we'll see you next week.